What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another F1 video, man. We are going to be doing my rankings of the F1 2022 Drivers Tier List Maker. We are in like the mid-season break. Next race is on the 28th. I think we're in Belgium, if I'm correct. So very looking forward to it. It's been a pretty interesting, fun season already. You guys let me know you guys' thoughts on the season already. Your surprises, your disappointments. Let me go ahead and get to my big surprise. Like I said, has obviously been. That's a good question. I didn't really think about that. That's a very good question. I think my biggest surprise is probably like I said, the whole season has been Kevin Magnussen for Haas. I know Haas hasn't really been great this year, but I've been very surprised with K-Mag, just what he's been able to do since he came back out performing Mick Schumacher. So very happy with that. But my biggest disappointment has got to be. I have a lot. I have a lot. I have a lot. Obviously, Ferrari lately, just over what they've been doing, just decision making stuff like that. I'll probably say Danny Rick. I've been kind of disappointed in Daniel Ricciardo. Obviously, we know he's leaving McLaren at the end of the season. Yeah, just been just disappointed in him. Kind of expected more. I thought he was going to actually compete better with Lando, but it's really just been Lando. But that's that. So we have all the drivers down here, getting ready to rank them. I also have the 2022 driver standings. So I'm not going to go off this, but I am going to use the standings just kind of like a little, kind of like a helpful thing. Like I said, we have watched almost all the races. We have watched almost all the races, but at the same time, you guys know me. My memory is awful, so I can't really describe each race. I can describe some races, but I can't really describe every race as it went down. So I'm probably gonna miss out on something. And if any corrections, you guys know, I give you guys all the leeway. If you see, feel free to add in you guys' thoughts on if I missed anything. But let's go and get started. Don't forget to like the video and sub as well. Now let's officially start. So first, we get the man George Russell. I'm guessing. What's the S? What's that? Superstar? A, B, C, D. I'm guessing the S. Okay, we're just going to say S or stars. I'm going to give George Russell an A. I've been very impressed with George Russell. Obviously, every race he's been in. I think besides one, but I think he didn't finish that race. He came to the top 5. And for his first year with Mercedes, I know a lot of people, especially me, but it's like, okay, he's going from Williams to Mercedes. How good is he gonna be? Obviously, we kind of saw last year. He wasn't that bad with Williams. It's just a car, but ever since he get to Mercedes, you could say he's kind of outperformed Lewis Hamilton as well, because Lewis Hamilton has had some difficulties this year. Obviously, he has been a tad bit better the last couple of races, but I got George Russell at A. He's not a superstar. We're just gonna go off S as superstars. Next, we have Alex Albon. I'm gonna give him a C. Not really a D, because he does have some points. There are some races which he actually did get some points, but currently P19 he only has 3 points. Not really the best. I really don't want to give any D's out personally, but obviously Williams likes Albon. They see with the contract extension that they did give him, so obviously they do have faith in him, but he's been okay. I'm not gonna say he's really the whole Williams team, you guys know, hasn't really been great at all. And don't give me start on Latifi. I will get to him, but I got Albon as a C because he did get some points. Obviously, Williams is confident in him, so they gave him that contract extension. So I'm gonna give him a C. Next, we have Sebastian Vettel, Big Seb. Obviously, he is retiring at the end of the season. What a career he has had. Just his 9 wins in a row dominance, his consecutively winning the F1 championship. I'm gonna give him a C as well. Again, has not been great. I'm probably gonna keep on going back and forth between the two, but he's been, if you look at the standings in the middle of the pack, it's currently P14, but I could give him a B, but he hasn't really done anything to really deserve a B, so I'm going to give him a C. Seb with Alfa Romeo. Oh, I'm sorry, Aston Martin. It's been alright this season, like I said, not really been outstanding, but right there, Carlos Sainz. I'm gonna give him an A. I'm actually gonna give both Ferraris an A. I should have him as a superstar, which I probably may. I probably will, but just overall, just off the driving itself, I'm not gonna really go off the teams. Yes, Ferrari, like I said, has been pretty boo-boo. We have seen a couple of times this year, but got Carlos Sainz as a B, as an A. Been very, very impressed with Carlos Sainz. Oh, he does have a couple wins. But he does have a couple wins for himself, and there also have been times in which he kind of been like, "What are you doing?" But you know, he has some podium finishes. Obviously, he's been very, very good with the Ferrari team, despite their incompetence. Currently sitting at P5 with George Russell, Perez, Leclerc, Verstappen, first of the top 5. Very happy with that. So, got Carlos Sainz at A. Then my boy Leclerc, he's a star. He's an absolute superstar. My favorite driver for obvious reasons. If you know, you know why he's my favorite driver. He should have a lot more wins than he does. He's currently second. But he should have a lot more wins than what he does. A lot more wins than what he does. So, but he has had some good races, but also been some races. You know, he hasn't been able to finish the race. You know, he should win. I think he should win at Monaco. He just didn't. But you know, start the season very well. And then the last couple of races, you know, it's just been the whole Ferrari thing. Yes, I'm gonna keep on referring to Ferrari thing. But that's that. Shout out to our boy Charles Leclerc at S. Next we have Guan Yu Zhao. I'm gonna give him a D. Haven't really been too impressed with him. Yes, I know this is his first year. He is with Alfa Romeo, not really the best of teams. But I'm not. It's hard. Because every race we have seen, I'm like, there goes Guan Yu Zhao. P16, P18, P17, DNF. Like I said, it's only his first season. I expect him to be with Alfa Romeo next season as well, but that's that. Just have been just a tad bit disappointed in Guan Yu Zhao. Next is Danny Rick. Like I said, he's been my most disappointing driver the whole season. I'm not going to give him a D, but I will give him a C. Just been disappointed in his performances, man. Not really happy with how he's performing this year. Like I said, Lando's been much better than him. Currently P12, and a lot of drivers have been better. Even K-Mac's been better than him. I will get the K-Mac because I'm gonna have a surprising position where I put him, but I just expected more from Daniel Ricciardo. I just been expecting a lot more from Danny Rick. So it really sucks. Like I say, he is leaving McLaren, but just over a season, just hasn't really been what I thought he was going to be. Next, we have Lando Norris. He's going to be my first B. He does have some podium finishes. Then he came third place, won the races. He's been all right, not bad. Still looking for that first win. And I'm not going to say McLaren's been outstanding. McLaren's been all right. But obviously, I have him over Danny Rick just because he has outperformed Danny Rick the whole season, which is pretty obvious. Like I said, I tell you guys all the time, if I say anything out of pocket or say anything stupid, you guys can correct me always. Next, we have the boy Verstappen. That's easy. 8 wins this year. Won the last 2 races. Absolutely just been dominant. When his car doesn't have issues, which you saw earlier in the year, he's probably going to win the race. So he's probably going to finish podium. Absolutely outstanding. I think I said in the last stream, he's probably on track to win the championship this year again, back-to-back years. He's just generational talent. Outstanding season with Red Bull. Keep it up. Verstappen just too good. Next we have Latifi. Now that's a D. Don't get me started. Go Tiffy. Nicholas Latifi. Go Tiffy. Currently second to last. 0 points with Williams. Yeah, that's that. Pierre Gasly, I'm gonna put him at a C as well. It seemed like lately, like he's always in the middle of like some incident, or he also has like the FIA, you know, investigating like a trouble scenario which is involving Pierre Gasly. I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing to get himself into these type of positions, but I'm not really sure what's been going on with Gasly, man. I do like Pierre Gasly. I do, but at the same time, I haven't really been seeing the results lately. I haven't really been seeing the results lately. So that's that. Next, we have Valtteri Bottas. That's a very good point. Where should I put Valtteri Bottas? I'm going to put Valtteri as a B. He is a B. Going from Mercedes to Alfa Romeo is a pretty big step down. It's a pretty big step down. But he actually hasn't been that bad. He actually has some pretty good finishes as well this season. What he's able to do in that car, it's been pretty good. Also, I'm not really expecting him to get a win this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does get top 5 finish or maybe a podium if he does sneak in. But shout out to Valtteri Bottas, still continuing to perform and doing well. Next, Esteban Ocon. I'm gonna give him a C. I know. Actually, I mean, you can say he's had better, season than Fernando Alonso. I'm actually going to give both of these guys B's. Yes, I told you I am going to refer to his things a lot and just my overall knowledge of just races of all this year. My 2 big surprises. I'm not gonna say they've been great, but they've been pretty solid this year. Both of them drivers, especially Fernando Alonso. We actually seen Alonso actually get inside some top 5, top 10s, competing in there. We've seen his starts, stuff like that. Yes, he is leaving to go to Aston Martin, but taking Seb's spot. But those 2 this year, I feel like have been, to me, they've been pretty good. Next up, Mick Schumacher. That's just a D. Not really been too happy with Mick. He has struggled this year. I thought we would probably see a step up. We haven't really seen that step up this year. Not really sure what's going on, bro. I hate it for him. I really do. But you gotta show us something, man. You have to show us something. Gotta show us something. Next, you have Lewis Hamilton. I'm gonna give Lewis an A. Just because it seems like he's really starting to get going now. I think he's top 5 in 6 in his standings, P6. Catching up to Sainz and Russell. Yes, we know earlier in the start of the season it wasn't that great. He heard him complain about his car. He didn't think it was going to be competitive, but I've actually liked Lewis Hamilton lately now. He's still trying to finish out races, finishing strong, like I said. And just his overall status, it's an A. He's still looking for that first win. Surprised he has not get that first win, but this season. But you got that. Lance Stroll, it's a D. Not really been impressed with Lance Stroll. That's just that. Yeah. Next we have Yuki Tsunoda. I'm gonna have him 7th. Both AlphaTauri cars, C's. Little Yuki. I mean, if you want to compare each driver, both, like I said, both haven't really been great. But try and give Yuki some benefit of the doubt. Current P16, Pierre Gasly is P13, but both don't really have a lot of points. Both actually have a combined, let me do my math, 27 points combined. So, that's just that. We'll see how it finishes the second half of the season. Next, we have K-Mag, and this is my boy. I'm giving K-Mag a B. Man. He started off great. I know lately he hasn't been great. It's really a B. It's really right here. He's kind of in the middle. He's kind of the middle. I'm gonna give K-Mag a B, man. I've been very, very impressed with K-Mag this year. I have. I tell you guys this all the time, for every race. So I've been very, very impressed with K-Mag. Coming back into it, getting into it, man. Very, very impressed with that. Lastly, Sergio Perez. He's an A. That's all he is. That's it. He does have a win this year. He's been a very, very great partner for Verstappen. Kind of like what we've seen, if I'm correct, with Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber for Red Bull back in the day, if I'm correct. But Perez has been 8. Very, very good, like Saparjay. He's been good himself. Very, very good himself. Maybe we see Perez get another win. We will see. But anyway, that's my stance for the mid-season. You guys let me know you guys' thoughts. Any changes you guys will add to it. Don't forget to like and sub. See you guys later, man.